tautology, its introduction. So here we are going to discuss about the introductory part of the tautology. And a proof of a tautology. See, in this regard, we are going to discuss about the tautology. Say here, tautology mean the compound statements containing, if the compound statements containing only T, that mean true as the truth values of the in the last column of the truth tables, then such a statements are said to be called as the tautologies. Here the compound statements which contains only T in the last column of the truth table, then such a statements are said to be called as the tautologies. Then now here tautologies compound statements containing only T, whereas T indicates it is true as the truth values. So here containing only T, true as their as the truth values in the last column of their truth table are called tautologies. Then now here let us illustrate. The last column of the truth table must contains only T, that is the truth values must be of only T of the compound statements, then such a compound statements are said to be called as the tautologies. Then now illustrate. So here illustration by means of an example. So this is the illustration of the tautology. So in this illustration we have to show that P and negation Q, P and negation Q implies P is a tautology. So we have to prove that P and negation Q implies P is a tautology. Then now here the solution starts now. Whereas in our solution, so here as per the problem or as per the condition which is given to us, as per the condition given, here the condition is of the statement, as per the statement which is given to us is of P and negation Q implies P is the given statement. We have to show this statement as a tautology. Unless and until we show the last column truth values as true, so each and every truth value of this last column must be of true, then only the statement is said to be called as a tautology. Then now, so this is the truth table. So in this truth table, so here we are going to assume, because here we need two statements as per the statement. So here one statement, first statement is of P and the other statement is of Q. Then now here in this manner we are going to assume, so first statement is of P, the other is of Q. Then we have to find out So in our statement on the LHS we need negation Q also. Let us find out the negation Q in the third column. So here there are of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 columns, whereas in the first two columns we have assumed the two statements, one as P and the other as Q, but whereas on the LHS we need negation of that Q. So here in the third column I wrote negation Q. Then now here on the whole we have to find out the LHS as P and negation Q. So here P and negation Q as the fourth column. Then as the fifth column I have to find out on the whole, that is P and negation Q implies P. But here when we assume one statement, the statement may be either true or false, but here we have assumed two statements, so there will be four possibilities. Both may be true and both may be false, and if one is of true, the other will be false, and the first one is of false, the other will be of true. So in this manner there are four possibilities. The first four possibilities are of. So here both the statements may be true, that is P and as well as Q. The truth values of the both statements may be false. Then if the truth value of the first statement is of true, then the truth value of the second statement, that is Q, will be of false. Then in case if we assume the truth value of the first statement P as false, then the truth value of the second statement, that is Q, will be of true. So therefore these are the four possibilities when there are of two statements. If there is only one statement, the possibilities are of only one, that is either may be true or false. But in case if there are three statements, when we assume three statements P, Q and R, then there will be of 8 possibilities in that case. Then now here in the next column, that is the third column, we have to find out the negation of Q as per the statement. So here we need negation Q, so here I am going to find out negation Q, but here the statement Q, truth values are of these, that is T and TF. But negation indicates, so here the truth value of the first one statement, that is Q, is of true, the negation indicates not Q. Then now here if it is of true, then here negation is not true. If it is of not true, then automatically it must be of false. Here it is of false, Q is of false, then the negation Q, that is not false. If it is of not false, it must be of true. So Q is of true, then the negation Q is of not true, then it must be of false. Statement Q is of false, then it is of not Q, then it is negation Q. So if it is of not false, then automatically it must be of true. Therefore TF are the truth values of Q, then the negation Q truth values of FT and FT. Then now here we have to find out P and negation Q. So here in between the connective is of and. So if it is of and, so here it comes under the conjunction. In case of conjunction, if the first statement is of true and the second statement, that is negation Q, is also of true, then now the conjunction will be of true. That means P is the column number 1 and the negation Q is the column number 3. So here we have to observe column number 1 and column number 3, and we have to find out the conjunction of these two statements, that is P and as well as negation Q. So we have to see only T and T under P and negation Q. So T and T gives us the T. So here in the first case 1 and 3. So here T and T is not possible here. In the second row it is there. So here T and T. So here therefore we will get the conjunction as T. So whereas here F and F is not possible, F and T is not possible. Only in case of T and T, P must be true and the negation Q must be true. So P is of true and the negation Q is of true. Therefore it is of true, and whereas the remaining will be of false. The latter. So overall we have to find out the P and negation Q implies P. In order to find out implication of this statement, that is P and negation Q implies P. So as per the implication or the conditional, so your true statement does not imply the false statement. That is, if first statement is of true, it does not imply the false statement. So your true statement does not imply the false statement, mean TF will be of F. Then now, so your P implies, so P and negation Q is of column number 4. Then now we have to see the P, that is P is of the column number 1. So we have to see in a reverse manner. So first of all we have to see T for the fourth column, then now here F for the first column. So here fourth column and the first column. So we need T and F. So here it is of false, then it is of T. So we need only, so here T and as well as F. So here T and T is here also it is not possible. T and T is not there. So here T and T is not there. In case if it is of T and T, so T and F we would have written false, but here is in no way. So here the first statement is of true in this case. So here P and negation Q in the first one is of true. So here it is of false. So here it is of FT, but we need it is as TF. So in the second case it is of TT, but here we need TF. In the third case it is of F and F, but we need it is as T of, in the fourth case it is of F and F, so it is of T and F, we need T and F. So here in case if we get T and F, so the implication will be of false, but here therefore the truth values will be of true in all the cases. So in this manner that we got the truth values of the last column as T's, that is trues, therefore it will come under P, and negation Q implies P is a tautology, because since the truth values of the last columns are of true in each and every case, hence the statement is a tautology. So in the next step, in the next further step, since the truth values of the given statement are only true in the last column of truth table, hence the given statement, that is P and negation Q implies P. So here P and negation Q implies P is a tautology. Now hence it is proved.